need to satisfy my physical form. Only one part of you that can do that.
Hello, fellow followers, and welcome back to FanZcene. You shall call me Greg. And today I have for you a glorious review of the new Shudder original movie, Glorious. This movie was absolutely bonkers. I love this movie, man. This is, I talk a lot about modern entertainment, how it's harder to find great stuff in modern entertainment. This is something that is really good in modern entertainment. It was very well done, very well crafted. It was a great story. It's very H.P. Lovecraftian, and it's horror, it's comedy, it's heartbreaking, it's scary, it's claustrophobic, it's colorful, it's imaginative. It's just glorious, for lack of a better word. And if you want to know what let's get right into the story here. So essentially, we start with Ryan Quatan. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name, but he's from True Blood. He was Sookie's brother. It stars him and J.K. Simmons, just the voice of J.K. Simmons, but we'll get to that here in a second. So Ryan's character of Wes, we meet him traveling down this lonely road. He looks to be a broken man. Something has sort of feels like something tragic has happened to him, and so he stops at this rest stop, and he decides to burn a few things and just drink himself into this until he passes out. And the next morning he wakes up and he goes into the bathroom stall, and within this bathroom stall we see a glory hole. That's right, a glory hole with a weird tentacle being thing painted around it. And so he starts hearing a voice from the other stall, because that's where this glory hole is, and it's J.K. Simmons' voice. And he starts telling Wes that he is a god.
Everything all right over there, my friend?
I'm not much of a bathroom talker.
You're not in the least bit curious as to what I have to say.
I'm just not into conversations with random dudes hiding out in bathroom stalls.
No one is coming to help you, friend.
Anybody! So you're a god living in a rest stop bathroom in a stall that's glory hole adjacent.
I am he. I am that god.
And as you would have guessed it, Wes doesn't quite believe this. He doesn't really want to talk to this man. He's in his underwear. He's in this restroom. It's on the back roads, a pit stop, and there's a glory hole, and he doesn't understand what's going on. He doesn't believe this guy. So, he doesn't want nothing of it. But then he's the J.K. Simmons, who does an amazing voice performance in this movie. And Ryan, as Wes, is just an absolutely insane, just seeing the claustrophobia of being stuck in this bathroom, as the god tells him that his father, who was like this massive, like the big old god, the elder god, and he created life, and his kids sliced him in half, or sliced him, and the outlet of it formed the earth and the worlds and the human life beings here. And he hated this life, and he wanted them to be destroyed. So he created this entity that is J.K. Simmons to destroy all life. But his siblings beat their father back and locked him away, J.K. Simmons, away into the ether, so that he can't destroy. And so now J.K. Simmons' God has decided that he actually has a connection with these people. He doesn't want to destroy them, and he's starting to come through the ether, and his father is going to find them and destroy this world. And so he needs Wes's to satisfy him.
The universe has a favor to ask. You need to satisfy my physical form. Only one part of you that can do that.
I'm not doing it. I don't care how many people it saves.
Total annihilation of all life in the universe.
Your feelings tear you up inside, pure and raw. That's what I need from you.
What did you do, Wes?
Naturally, Wes, who's going a little bit mad now, he's trying to escape, he can't escape, everything's locked in, he tries to go through a vent, he can't get out because as soon as he goes through the vent, he ends up right back in the bathroom, the door won't open. A man named Gary, who, is the manager there, around there, he comes in, and poor Gary, they ended up letting Gary in, and after the God tells him, do not let him in, and he ends up letting him in, and then Gary basically gets eviscerated and blood everywhere in the bathroom, his eyes laying around, his legs laying around, and Ryan, his character of Wes, is just like insane, and the whole time he's like I said, you can tell he's broken, something in him is lost. He had this girlfriend, and he keeps looking at her picture, and he keeps trying to remember her, and the God just won't let him remember because he can't get lost in his memory. He can't even escape through his memory, and you're wondering what happened between this man and this woman, because he had this teddy bear that said, "I love you very, very much," and just you wonder what's going on, what happened, what was that thing. And I'm not going to spoil the ending of this for you guys because this ending needs to be seen, and I just don't want to spoil that for you because I want you guys to see that, because the ending is something very H.P. Lovecraftian. It's not always a happy ending, but it sort of is and isn't, and even it's just insane because these two people, they're so much similar. This God and this man, they're similar in ways that you don't even understand. And so Wes, he thinks what he has to do is basically stick his in the glory hole, and so he does that, and he gets pretty much shut down and said, no, that's not exactly, because this movie sort of sold like, glorious, the glory hole, that's what he has to do. No, it's actually not what he has to do. He has to actually cut out his liver and give it to him so the God can go back into the ether and save the world. And the universe has chose him, Wes, to be at this moment in time to help save the world. But there's so much more to it than that, because this movie is funny. This movie is very claustrophobic, and when it gets scary. And when the colors are very, great and vibrant, and pinks and purples and reds, and it's, like I said, it's got that H.P. Lovecraft feel to it. It's awesome. The gods, the entities, the performances. I highly recommend this movie on Shudder if you have Shudder. Check it out. And one of the best things that, like, I've talked about this before because I recommend Shudder, I cannot wait to buy this movie on Blu-ray because physical media is where it's at. That's what I love. I love physical media. If you haven't seen behind me right now, I'm going to buy this movie on Blu-ray when Shudder releases this, because that is something I am very, very happy about that, because I really enjoy this movie. I really love this movie, and the fact that I can own it on a Blu-ray, on a physical copy, is all the more better, because it helps me enjoy the movie even more, because the performances were outstanding, the directing was great, the colors, the imagery was perfect, the sadness, the bottle environment was great, the horror, like, even like there's a scene where he's like, because he keeps going into his mind, and he's like in this place and it's all black, and there's a giant teddy bear there that basically opens up the giant vagina in the teddy bear's face and sucks him into it, and it's like this pain he's never felt, and it's very like intense, and it's very funny, and it's just, I love this movie. It was glorious. It was absolutely bonkers. It was a what the fuck type of movie did I watch, and I cannot wait to watch it again, especially when it comes out on a Blu-ray copy. So check it out if you guys got Shudder, or you can always wait till the Blu-ray comes out, which is fine, but man, you've got to see this movie, especially if you're a horror fan, if you're an H.P. Lovecraft fan. Barbara Crampton also helped produce it, or executive produced it as well, which gives it some more horror street cred. J.K. Simmons, man, that voice just absolutely outstanding, and Ryan's performance as Wes, I loved it. So check it out. Let me know what you guys thought about all this in the comment section down below. Do you guys want to see this movie? Have you seen this movie? What did you think about it? And please give this video a like if you liked what you saw. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that if I earned your subscription. Also consider joining the fellow followers on the channel here, on the join button there, because I would really appreciate it. And shout out to my channel members: Deleted Scenes, Troy Pacelli, Cosmic Squirrel, Iron Raiden, and Tim Hayes. Thank you guys for being a channel member. Please consider becoming a channel member. But if you don't want to, that's okay. Please at least consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and please share this video out for everybody to see. Let's get some eyes on this video for me, guys, because my reviews don't always do a whole lot, and I'm pretty fine and content with what my views and likes. I'm pretty content with that. I'm not huge, but I like where I'm at. I have a really great group of subscribers and members, and a community I've built here, the Fellowship of Followers, because it's awesome. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please support physical media. It is the superior format. Please have a great, safe, happy, day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Godspeed.
Makes me wish I'd driven the extra 40 miles to the next rest stop.
That wouldn't have helped.
Why? Is there a troll living in that one?